Everything you need to know about the glass bridge in Sapa from a local. Hi guys, so today I'll be taking two tourists from India to go to visit the glass bridge. And by the way, I'm gonna make a video about the information of the glass bridge, about the price of the ticket, about the distance from the Sapa's hotel, and is it worth it to go in 2026? So all the information will be provided in this video. So sit back and enjoy the video, guys. Journey from Sapa to go to the glass bridge is roughly about 18 kilometers. We are now on the way to get there. We better take a car to go there, so the car takes you about 35 minutes. Along the way you can take advantage of it to go for the Heaven's Gate. There are waterfalls like Silver Waterfalls and Love Waterfall, and also can go to the cable car station as well. You also can rent a motorbike or scooter in Sapa town, which costs you about $5 per day. You have to top up the tank of the gas yourself, and yeah, with the motorbike it's very flexible. You can drive to anywhere you want. So this is the Buddha statue on the Heaven's Gate. This place is on 2,000 meters above sea level.
Oh my God.
And the weather, it is changed completely. Okay, to buy a ticket in here, it's 120,000 per person to enter. Okay, we carry on for about 5 more kilometers to go to the glass bridge. That is our destination for today. After 35 minutes driving, no, 35 minutes driving, we are now at the glass bridge. Okay, and now we're gonna take the public transportation over there, and then we go. So about the ticket, is pretty handy. So you can go to a ticket station up here after taking the first transportation, and ticket is 500,000 per person. If you book online or through someone from your hotel, it might be cheaper, 20 or 30,000 cheaper. Right, so the ticket you also can book on the Klook, or you can book it by with yourself. Hello. Right. So you better to purchase the ticket before you go, because sometimes you have to form the queue to buy the ticket for pretty long, like an hour or something, in a busy day. But today is not. So if you feel cold up here, you also can rent some items like that to keep you warm for a while. The price of that can be about 20 to 40,000 per item for a few hours, and then you have to return it here. But you also have to make a deposit. Okay, yeah. It's a complimentary transportation. You want to sit here? On the top of the mountains, that is where the glass bridge is. We don't see it now because it's so misty. It's on 2,400 meters above sea level. The weather is so very changeable. So when you travel to this place, you should avoid the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, or Friday even. So it doesn't mean that you cannot travel to that day, but you better to make it very early or very late. So early is 7 a.m. and late is maybe in the middle of the day at noon, when every tourist else are having lunch. So you can go and there will be a clearance. But if you go in 8:30 or 9 a.m, then the place will be full of people and you have to queue the line for like 2 or 3 hours. Is pretty normal. Yeah, because this only one way up. Check this out, it's only one way up. It's one elevator, up and down. So because of the right decision, that's why we have not a lot of tourists here. Check this out, it's only two of us. So the weather on the rooftop of the glass bridge is always about 5 degrees Celsius colder than in Sapa town. So for example, in Sapa is 15 degrees, so up here is 10. You make sure that you have a scarf, jackets, some extra layers, something to cover your ears. Otherwise you'll be very cold and it's really spoiled your trip. And good shoes, because as you walk on the glass it's going to be very slippery. Check this out, it's very slippery. My shoes have very good grips, but it's still not very good. I'm not very confident in this. Okay, it's windy up here. And we can never set a high expectation on the weather, because you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's very bad. So it is what it is. You just go with the flow. Yeah, we're very wet because it's because the wind is strong and too much water in the air, so it makes us very cold. At the moment it's about 6 degrees Celsius. For this one, I highly recommend you to go with a guide, because the guide will show you and share with you, so you get to know the place better. And don't get me wrong, you also can do it by yourself. But then you have to work on everything. Right. And one more thing I'm gonna tell you, that is, don't miss the games, the adventures game up here on the top of the mountains. So the cycle in the cloud, walking on the wooden bridge, yeah, that's a cycle in the cloud, and the zip line, yeah, and rock climbing as well. So this is a place where people don't mention about the adventures game, but you can do that here. Each of the adventures games you gotta pay 150,000 per person, and you also can ask them to do the drone video for you to keep a memory, and they charge you one more 100,000. I think it's reasonable. You know, one thing I need to tell you, that is about the weather condition up here. It is about 18 kilometers away from the Sapa town, so when you stay in Sapa hotel and you see the weather misty and you think it's not worth to go, but turned out somebody came back and they tell you that it's beautiful up here. That happens a lot, so you better to ask a local guide or someone like me about how's the weather up there today, and I'll give you a photo of it. How incredible that is, right? So this is one of the adventures game that tourists supposed to buy a ticket over there, 150,000, and then do the walk through the bridge on the other side of the mountains, and then they have to walk all the way back on the same way, and it looks very scary, right? So the 150,000 is only for the to attend the game. So the timing for this trip, you need at least 3 hours. So 1.5 hours for the car both way, and 1.5 hours spending the time up here. But if you have more than 3 hours, that could be perfect. If you want to stay in the middle of nowhere on the top of the hill on 2,000 meters, 2,400 meters up here is also possible. So all the little tents, I mean accommodations, that is for tourists. So if you spend around 1,500,000 or 2 million Vietnam dong, there will be a price for one night, including the ticket for the glass bridge and the staying, and I reckon it's also for breakfast. So I really hope that this video found you well, the whole information about the glass bridge in Sapa, and thank you for watching. And if you are first time here, please give me a subscribe to my channel, and so follow me to see more stories in Sapa. I share stories here on YouTube channel about guiding tourists every day. So yeah, thank you for watching.